What I'm about to talk about is not fully responsible, but is part of the reason. It is a big contributor for the reasons why people don't take articles very seriously, okay, or serious in general, okay. People, these articles and people who write them, like I have to wonder if they're writing is what they actually believe, or they like a lot of money to where they just don't care what they're writing, even if it's at the expense of their reputation. You know what I mean? So
This will hold him back for a while.
so before I get into it, I'm not saying that everyone has to have needs to be like. I'm not saying everyone needs to be shredded with a six pack in order to be a good person or even to be a healthy person. Okay, skinny people can be unhealthy as well. Okay, yeah, sure, they look good on the they look good on the outside. They may be at a decent weight, to for to be healthy, to be deemed as healthy. But what goes on the outside doesn't compare to how important it is what's going on the inside. If you get what I'm trying to say, okay? Now, with that being said, before people come at me and like come at this video and say that skinny people, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. You know what? You're right. Okay, like there's no really arguing that. You know what I mean? Like, skinny people can have diabetes. Skinny people can be unhealthy on the inside. Skinny people can have like problems with their intestines because of how, like, I don't know, I don't know, genetic reasons, or like just like poor eating habits. You know what I mean? Like that's not some new information, and I'm mainly talking to people who just refuse to believe that, who just like
Almost out of munitions.
who completely just like complain about anything and everything. Okay, that's who the people I'm really talking to when I say things like stuff like this pisses me off, and like really, okay, more so makes me laugh than piss me off, but is a main reason why people just don't take articles seriously. Okay, what I'm talking about today is an article from MSNBC, I think it was called. I really wish I can pause and keep on talking, but like I'm too focused on this map. But basically, it talks about how fitness. Hold up, let me
I
see if
need
I
ammo.
let me get away from a zombie real quick. Actually, no, if that's the last one, then I can read this. So the article's title says, "quote Pandemic fitness trend no pandemic fitness trends have gone extreme, literally." Okay, so far it's not making any bold claims, but in this next one, it pretty much says it all. It okay, well, not the next one, but the one under that one. And this is what it says right here. Quote, earlier this month, researchers reported that a network of online, quote, fascist fitness chat groups on the encrypted. Hold on, I'm trying to read this article and play this game at the same time, so bear with me. Where was I? A chat group on the encrypted platform Telegram are recruiting and radicalizing young men with neo-Nazi and white supremacist extreme ideologies. Okay, so they're basically MSNBC, right? So far, okay, so far they're accusing of. It says right there. Research reported that a network of they're accusing of people in the fitness industry. To my understanding, people. This article is claiming that people in the fitness industry are radicalizing people to neo-Nazi and white supremacist ideologies. Okay, I would love to know how they came to this conclusion. Like I really would love to. I would really love to understand why and how they came to this conclusion. Are they saying? Well, I mean, I've read it. I've read it, like, not the entire thing, but I've read it to the part where how they came to that conclusion as to why they think that fitness influence, like the fitness industry, is radicalizing young men into thinking these terrible things. And it basically says that it basically compares it basically says that Hitler did jujitsu and something else. He did jujitsu, claiming that it was going to like better them, like to fight in World War II, and that's pretty much how they came to that conclusion. Now,
This is just what we need.
any, I really want to say normal. I really do want to say normal people would read this article and think that it's just complete garbage, but you know, the more that people make articles like that, it really makes me question if there really is any ordinary, really regular, rational people. And to be honest with you, they're I love this character. I mean, like, I don't know. It just, every day I get more and more, what's the word I'm looking for? I become more and more speechless to how stupid things become. You know what I mean? Like, people are really comparing being healthy, fitness, to being a Nazi. That's what, you know, articles have come down to. Instead of, you know, talking about real world problems, we're making a issue out of nothing for some clicks. That's what journalism has become. Okay, being healthy is being associated with Hitler, essentially. That's and I never thought I would say that. Like, genuinely, I never thought I would say that. It continues to say, like, this is the part where I said like how they got to Hitler. It says Hitler fixated on boxing and jiu-jitsu, believing they could help him create an army of millions. Okay, hold on. I have to read this article and play this game at the same time, so bear with me. If I could get back a bunch, it would be a whole lot easier. Just like it could help him create an army of millions whose aggressive spirits, trained bodies combined with, oh my god, I can't. But if for those who want to see this article is on MSNBC, basically talking to, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, anyone can read this and think that this is ridiculous. I'm out.